educated.
All right, man. Let's talk about 4 Detroit Lions placed on injury list prior to training camp. So I don't think a couple of these guys shouldn't even be surprised, to be honest. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live drop video. Shout out to PrideDetroit.com. It says 4 Detroit Lions placed on injury list prior to training camp. And on Sunday, Detroit Lions announced that 4 players have been placed on injury lists prior to training camp. Defensive back Brian Branch, defensive lineman DJ Reader, Marcus Davenport have all been on the PUP list, physically unable to perform. Meanwhile, rookie tackle Giovanni Manu has been placed on the non-football injury list. NFI. Basically, he got injured either in college or outside of football. He said, "I'm not surprised that Branch, Reader, and Davenport will start on the PUP list, as all 3 were either limited or out during the spring practice. Branch is dealing with a foot injury that had him in the boot and the scooter during the draft. Reader suffered a torn quad last season, the second time he tore his quad. Campbell even suggested he could miss some time in camp. Davenport was out of the spring practice after missing most of the 2023 season with a high ankle injury. So DJ Reader, it's the second time he tore his quad. Marcus Davenport often and always is injured. So none of this is a surprise, to be honest. Branch is in a walking boot. He did do a workout video, so he is back working out at least. So, my whole thing is this, man. I understand you get a good deal on damaged goods. We get it. But they just in my humble opinion, they put too much they put too much they put too much they put way too much stock in injury players, and that's really been the only issue for them. That's really been the only issue. So, that's only been the only issue. That's what I really could say. That's really been the only issue. So that's all I really think that's been that's just been his issue. And right now you bringing DJ Reader in, like, dude, it's the second time he tore his quad. That ain't like a muscle that you just be tearing. You know what I'm saying? So, but nonetheless, that is what it is. That is what it is. But yeah, it ain't just a muscle that you be tearing and shit, man. So, hopefully, everybody get healthy and come back healthy. But nonetheless, none of them is important players. They put banking a lot of their pass rush off of what a guy going and Marcus Davenport, man. That to me, that just didn't make no sense. If it ain't never worked in any other places he been in, I don't see why they think it's gonna be any different in Detroit. That's what I think. Like, I don't think y'all gonna think it's gonna be any different. That's what I'm saying in my head. But you can't do nothing about Brian Branch. He got toe up. So that is what it is. But they've been doing this for years. But Davenport is supposed to be very important. Oh, he flashes. He has potential and all this other stuff. And at the end of the day, he just never can stay healthy. At some point, is you got to claim insanity for these teams still thinking that they can, that they can, that they can help him. That's a wrap. He can't help nobody. You know, to me, it's a wrap. But whatever reason they think that he can help, he can help, he can help, he can help. So nonetheless, we'll find out. But yeah, Reader being on there, that's how they end up getting him. He was damaged goods. Literally was damaged goods. So um, Marcus Davenport ended up getting him for the low because he was damaged goods. I think Minnesota just straight up cut him. Was like, we had enough. We straight up had enough. So they just straight up cut him. Straight up cut him. Straight up cut him. So but it is what it is. It is what it is. But to me, it's always disturbing when you got three key defensive players that you banking on. That Manu dude, I ain't worried about him. Um, yeah, we ain't worried about him. But three key defensive guys that's supposed to produce, and they got some depth, so they can take the blow right now. Pause. But you know, but 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 it is what it is. But nonetheless, the one I'm more concerned about, anytime you get guys big as DJ Reader and you keep getting quad injuries, man, that's a concern in my opinion. That becomes a concern when you keep getting quad injuries and quad injuries and quad injuries and quad injuries. To me, that becomes a concern when you're that big of a man. So that's just one of the ones I wear. Marcus Davenport, it's a throwaway. Dog's a throwaway. Yeah, he's a throwaway. He's a true throwaway. That was a waste of free agent money, but the deal was probably so cheap they were like, damn, all right, maybe he could put it together. He won't. If he flash and put a couple games together, then he gonna cough and be out for the season. So they might as well go trade for Matt Judon and be done with it. That's what I would say. But nonetheless, let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and the subscribe button. Hit the bell icon button, hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop video financially. You want to support the channel? Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Appreciate the love and support. Peace.